Yeah, so, yeah, I left the city after she kicked me out. I didn't have anywhere to stay, really. I didn't really want to, so I called up my uncle, and, he has his house out on the North Fork, and it's nice. It's out on the beach, and I hadn't been there since I was like 8. So, I went out there, and I just took the bus. Man, I didn't have too much money after that, so I just walked, and it took me about an hour to get to the house, and it was just like I remembered it. And I walked along the beach and stuff. It was nice, but I don't know. There's not too much to do out there, so it took like after a couple of days, I had eaten all my uncle's food, and I had to swim to town to get more groceries. It's funny. It's on this bay, so if you swim to town, it takes like 2 minutes, but walking would take like maybe an hour and a half. But it's a nice place. Like in town, there's this cute diner, and I drank coffee there for a couple hours, and I was like still wearing my bathing suit and stuff. I saw the third movie in the Twilight Saga at this theater in town with like a bunch of kids, but it was alright. And I brought like books out there, but they only lasted me a couple of days, so I went to the bookstore and I got a couple more books, and on the swim back they got a little wet, but I could still read them. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot going on out there. It's kind of weird at night. Like, the waves are really loud, so they can't really hear much, but it's also really quiet, so people are talking, you can hear everything. The next door neighbor is this guy Patrick. He's like probably 80 or older than that. He was like the first person I knew. But back when I was a kid, running around under the house, under the stilts and stuff. But Patrick always has these like younger men at the house. I could hear their conversations at night. It was a little creepy because I was sleeping out on the porch, and this guy Dylan, who's from the city, and this guy Sam, who was in Jersey, and I was never really sure what the relationships were. There's women there sometimes. They would smoke and hang out on the beach, and the guy Dylan would come out at the same time every night and drinking a glass of champagne. But they would argue. This guy Sam, they would argue really late at night about Dylan and about the house, and he kept saying stuff like, "Oh, you're supposed to be healthy, keeping yourself healthy, but you're still smoking 2 packs a day and having 12 drinks a day or something." But you can never really hear the whole story. It's just these fragments, and it's kind of what made it so creepy. It gets strange on the beach at night that the houses are really close together, and there isn't a whole lot of light. There was this one teenager who always walked down the dock at the same time and talking on the phone, probably to his girlfriend or something. And I would usually go for a walk, and we'd walk by each other but not say anything. But I don't know. You can't really swim when it's dark. It gets really scary. I like to swim around twilight. It looks cool. And there's these other neighbors next on the other side that had a couple of little kids, like adopted kids from some Asian country, I think, and they're always around. And, they lived close. They would come and go, and so I tried to talk to them, but mostly tried to keep to myself. I don't know. But it's been good. I've been sleeping a lot. I didn't get sunburnt, which is good. I read some good books. Yeah. All right.